People have been trying to figure out how love works since the beginning of time. What is it about some people that makes them stand out and get our attention, but not others? But there is a certain type of man, the high-value man, who knows how to make women want to be with him. Before we can figure out what makes them different, we need to know what makes them different from other guys. Most guys of high value are independent and don't follow the rules. Instead of following the crowd, they make their own routes. Women like them because they are confident and have their own style. They often look strong and mysterious without saying much. They have a strange way of getting women's attention by being unpredictable or breaking social rules. This makes women curious and makes them want to know more. Men with a lot of value tend to be the quiet type. They are a rare breed that can make women want to be with them because of the unique things they do to catch their attention and make them curious. Here are some of the strangest things that high-value guys do to make women want to be with them. Number 1, they make slight eye contact that makes you want to know more. Men who are very valuable know how to talk without words, especially through subtle eye contact. They know how to get a woman's attention with just a look, making her curious and interested even if she doesn't say anything. Their eyes can show what they want and say more than words, which makes women feel like they are seen and understood. That doesn't mean though that they always look at women. They know how to look someone in the eyes without being creepy or rude. They look both nice and mysterious because they make eye contact in a controlled and subtle way. Women can't stop looking at them, and they have to think twice before turning away. Men who are worth a lot don't try to get a woman's attention by looking at her or poking her. Instead, they know that just one look can say a lot. They don't have to make fancy moves to show off. Their soft, steady eye contact says a lot more than what they say. Women like guys who are good at communicating without words because it makes them seem mysterious. Number 2, they intentionally make themselves unavailable. Men who are valuable have a subtle but strong way of getting women to like them. They make it seem like they can't be reached, not because they don't want to, but because they are independent and don't like to follow the rules. They don't let just anyone get close to them, which makes them seem mysterious and attractive to many women. Some guys are happy to talk about their lives, but high-value men usually keep things to themselves until they know someone better. They aren't bored or rude on purpose, they just don't feel like putting themselves out there for everyone to see. They only trust a small number of people, which makes them even more interesting. High-value guys like their own space, but they are not rude or standoffish. They're ready to let down their guard and talk about sensitive things with people they trust. But they are even more beautiful because they don't trust people easily. It makes women feel like they are unique and special, which is appealing to a lot of them. Women like and want high-value men even more because their privacy makes them seem mysterious and attractive. Number 3, their funny personality. Men of worth have a sense of fun that sets them apart from other men. Their sense of humor is often sarcastic and dryly funny, which can be both funny and annoying. Even in the worst or most important situations, they can find something funny about it. This shows how smart and perceptive they are. Their sense of humor is a big part of who they are, and many women find it very beautiful. High-value guys aren't afraid to joke around or make light-hearted jabs in relationships, which helps build trust and comfort. People get to know each other better when they talk and joke with each other, even if they don't say anything openly romantic. Even though high-value guys still have limits when it comes to comedy, they have a wonderfully unique way of being weird. Their jokes and stories are funny and real, which is what makes them interesting to women and draws them to them. Men who have a lot to offer know how to use humor to break down barriers and get closer to the women they like. Number 4, they don't try to get women to like them. Men who are worth a lot don't try to impress women with meaningless things. Instead, they let what they did say for themselves. They are happy with who they are and don't need to do anything to get people's attention. They are sure of what they can do and what they can bring to the table, which women find very attractive. Men with a lot of value don't try to be someone they're not or give women a lot of gifts. Instead, they focus on things that are more important, like challenging women's views and having interesting conversations. They aren't afraid to push limits or question other people's beliefs, which can be a great way to get to know someone and see if you're a good match. Men who value substance over style give off an honest vibe that women find both refreshing and hard to resist. They don't try to impress anyone or be in charge. Instead, they just show who they really are, which is what makes them so attractive. Number 5. They give feedback that is useful. Men with strong morals stand out because they can give useful feedback. They can point out problems and make suggestions without being rude or dismissive. Women like this method because it makes them feel important and respected. They don't feel like they're being attacked. Instead, they feel like they're being heard and understood. This kind of honest criticism is a must if you want to get closer to someone and build stronger relationships. Men of high value can also really hear what women say and pay attention to what they say. They show how smart and grown up they are by having deep conversations and giving thoughtful answers. Not all men are this interested, and women really like it when they are. When giving constructive feedback, men of high value know that the words they use are just as important as how they say them. They think carefully about what they want to say before they say it. This level of respect and sensitivity shows that they care about the other person's feelings and are willing to put in the work to communicate well. Number 6. They are strange and hard to predict. Men who are very valuable have an air of mystery and are hard to figure out. They are hard to explain or put in a box, which can make other people think they are mysterious and hard to predict. Women often want to know more about these men and what makes them tick. These men know how to use the allure of the unknown to their advantage. But they also know there needs to be a balance. Some mysteries can be fun, but too many can be hard to figure out or turn people off. High-value men know how to walk the line between being mysterious and friendly, keeping women guessing without pushing them away. By staying true to their core values and beliefs, they stay real and keep their appeal. They never get too predictable or comfortable. Instead, they always try to keep things fresh and interesting. One thing that makes high-value men so interesting is that they can be both mysterious and stable.